Let's bust a myth that has been quietly sabotaging leaders for decades, especially high achieving women. There's this belief that conscious leadership means being calm, kind, agreeable, and endlessly nice. Let me tell you something from lived experience and years of coaching. That belief is not just wrong, it's harmful. Nice is not conscious. Calm is not always regulated. Kindness without honesty is people pleasing in disguise. So let's consider this. Somewhere along the way, we started equating consciousness with pleasantness, with softness, with being easy to work with never making anyone uncomfortable. But nice leadership isn't leadership, it's social conditioning. We teach little girls to be nice. We reward women at work for being agreeable. We praise leaders for emotional neutrality instead of emotional integrity. But here's the truth: nice, that's a performance, and conscious is a presence, and they're not the same. Let's talk about what's actually happening beneath nice. A lot of niceness is a fawn response, a nervous system in a threat mode trying to stay safe. A lot of calm is actually shut down, disassociation disguised as composure. A lot of kindness is self abandonment. Sacrificing your truth to maintain someone else's comfort, none of that is conscious leadership. It's survival disguised as maybe spirituality, as consideration. And conscious leadership isn't about smoothing edges, it's about knowing when your edges matter. So, what is conscious leadership? Conscious leadership is the ability to notice your internal state, to regulate your nervous system, and choose aligned action, even when it's uncomfortable. It's things like awareness, emotional intelligence, truth telling, self responsibility, and boundaries that honor your values, presence that people feel in the room. It's not about being nice, it's being honest, it's being whole, and it's being awake. Kindness rooted in fear is not consciousness. Kindness rooted in alignment is power. So here's what nice sounds like. Oh, it's fine. We can talk about it later. That is avoidance, tension, and resentment in making. Consciousness would sound something like this: I care about you and the work. Something's misaligned. Let's reset this conversation. And that engages truth plus empathy plus clarity. And nice sounds like this: I don't want to upset anyone. That's people pleasing. And conscious leadership might sound like, I'm responsible for my own truth and not other people's feelings about it. That's self responsibility. Nice sounds like, I'll be calm so no one thinks I'm emotional, and that's masking your nervous system. Conscious leader might say, I'm aware that my nervous system is activated and let me regulate before I respond. That's self awareness and regulation. Do you feel the difference? When you release the performance of niceness, everything opens up: your power, your clarity, your voice, your real leadership presence, your ability to have hard conversations, your emotional steadiness, your impact. And people don't follow nice, they follow grounded, regulated, aligned energy, and they follow leaders rooted in a calm essence. And if you're watching this because something inside you knows you've been performing niceness instead of embodying consciousness, I want to invite you into the Awareness Leadership Advantage Mastermind that starts January 23rd. This is where niceness dissolves and leadership comes alive, where you learn to regulate, to witness your patterns, and to lead from grounded, values aligned truth. This is where conscious leaders are born. And until we see each other again, I hope you have a powerful day.